to focus better and communicate early in this ball game. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Thanks, back to you.
Thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Iowa State's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the sophomore running back. Their last play, they had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Handoff to the single back. Not a lot of room there, giving a couple to the 16.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your man.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Ready?
BJ fires complete. And that had all the makings of hard meat windshield. But how about the little corner? Taking off the tight end and keeping him from getting the first.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try the run. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And that's exactly what you want from this offense. You just breathe a little bit easier, create a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now this is opening up. This is a good chance now on 1st down. More aggressive, more space on the football field. Less concerned about maybe going backwards.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on 2nd and short. 3 wideouts to the left.
Kill.
Quarterback making checks. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. Drives to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh look.
First down, physicality in this football game. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Wide 80. Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got somebody. Good shot. Gets inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bad guy. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Back to throw. It's Rayner. Here comes the heat. Complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. From the gun, the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down, coming up with this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone. They'll have it first and Cyclones racing to the line in a hurry. He'll take it himself. Finish the line in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point. And it's 7-0 to start this one. A size relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. A good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
Man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make an unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch rate is as high as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen.
And it's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the play? Right? Like, it just makes these splits that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the game.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
What a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. Now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Finds a man in the middle. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to pass. It's French. Makes the grab. It's Grover. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll leave it with their own back.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, you throw in a hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking for space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Both teams scored on their first possession, but now a chance to send a message that field goals are going to win this game. Touchdown throw. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Rayner. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle.
And one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target getting that pass.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it for the first down at the 31.
You're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field. It's really important as a quarterback. You don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football.
Touchdown, Cyclone! They wait for it and pay off with a score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed. They've got momentum. They score fast. They are a top plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They really move. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Could not make his way to the corner. Let's go! And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
It's complete, and he's still running after the move. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's French. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Perry. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Puts it out in the air.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Run inside. It's Perry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. The Cyclones spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot
doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. To the air, it's Rayner. It's complete to the back. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Cyclones want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the steps. The Cyclones take a timeout, and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again through the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a shot. Got his man. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. So it's first down in just a few seconds. They'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. Now the lead is extended to 4.
That kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters into the book time. Russ now to check in with Kevin Connor here at EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country. And the Cyclones will kick it away and break up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Cincinnati head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really excited about their defense playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with run route. Their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Move! They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Right on the money. Runs through there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Great job by the back on the option. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation where you might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defense is going to have to get something figured out.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sends the offense back out. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just gets it to the 28, pick up a run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you see the quarterback now changing the tempo and going fast.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Pulls it in. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
With the defense playing zone coverage there, they're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll try the left side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the rookie, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Cyclones will move quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the dirt.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
That's a big key for this offense now. You've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound it. Offensive linemen can play holes like running back now wants to do it. Successfully move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick.
And they add 6 more minutes.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends that are just possession guys. Just go around whenever they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
There we go. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Picks up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great recognition by the call. That touch pass after he throws the quarterback. That's a pass. He can't throw it forward. He did a nice job understanding that. Flying up, coming and making a big tackle in the open field.
They'll run play action. Got his man on the outside. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Bearcats move hard on their front team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They'll snap it from the 20 where they'll be playing this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that it took him right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Skips away from pressure. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. To the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. They almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. He's been so blunt, and it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed jump.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why?
I have a chance. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Out of the shotgun, they go around. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to move the chains. They throw complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The give on the inside. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Cyclones head quickly to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Hey, kill it. 776 Campbell. 776 Campbell.
This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
These are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. Right, running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north south and get that first down. Nice job.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Rayner. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. On the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch. But in fairness to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays, this linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat.
They made third down offensive key. It'll be tested on third and long to the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
And on money down offensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting the hand on him, and forcing the incompletion. And now forcing him off the ground.
On fourth down, going to the air. Fires to the middle. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this one. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And the sense of urgency is now that's right. Just failed on fourth down. Just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? We're afraid to turn over. This game, 33 now to give yourselves a chance to win.
It's complete to the right. He hauls that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout call here on defense, so they'll have a call remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and then, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Doesn't have any chance in the world. This defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and there we go. 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. We'll see if that big fourth down in their own end last time David sort of purged some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going on throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They were mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it wasn't.
Let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll get rid of it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. A gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
This is, again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense. They've never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. They're not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot now.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And that's kind of what this offense has done.
It's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Hey, you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the scrimmage. Turn and hand the ball off to a running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you win the ball game.
Under fire. And as he throws, it's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's French. Pressure coming. Swings it out to the flat. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they're going to beat up today. But moving on to the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to put them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Catch in the middle. It's safe. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And they spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's kind of what we've seen from this offense. It's just been hard. It's been a struggle. Receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole and they need some explosive passing.
And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.